This problem says sine of theta is negative root 7 over 4 and secant of theta is positive. We have to find the tangent of 2 theta. I'm immediately going to change this to being cosine of theta, which is its reciprocal, being greater than 0, because if secant's greater than 0, then so is cosine. All right, tangent of 2 theta. So tangent of 2 theta, since I have some information on sine, I'm going to write this as sine over cosine, which we know is an identity. So it would be sine of 2 theta divided by cosine of 2 theta. Okay, but sine of 2 theta is 2 times sine of theta cosine of theta. And then cosine has 3 identities, so it shouldn't matter which one we use. I'm going to use the one that's cosine squared minus sine squared. And so notice we already know what sine is. So anytime we see a sine, we're going to replace it with negative root 7 over 4. So I'll do that in a minute, but like those two things I can substitute. I don't know what cosine is, but I know that I'm in a situation where sine is negative and cosine's positive. That should narrow down to a quadrant that I can basically analyze and figure out the cosine of. So if I draw that, sine is negative and cosine's positive. That happens in quadrant 4, so I must be in quadrant 4. So I'm going to draw an angle in quadrant 4, and I guess we can use the unit circle definition. So sine is negative root 7 over 4, and then this here is going to be what cosine of theta is. Okay, we can imagine theta was this angle. So I just got to solve for x. So x squared plus negative root 7 over 4 squared is equal to 1 squared. So now I know that x squared is equal to 1 minus 7 over 16. Or in other words, 9 over 16. Okay, therefore, if I square root, I get 3 over 4, and I didn't use the negative square root because x is clearly positive in this diagram. So now I know that x, again, which is cosine of theta, is 3/4. So now I go back up here, and I replace cosine with 3/4 and sine with negative root 7 over 4, and I'll be done. So this is 2 times negative root 7 over 4 times 3/4 divided by 3/4 squared minus negative root 7 over 4 squared. The top would become negative 6 root 7 over 4. I'm sorry, over 16, because those 4s multiply. And then the bottom becomes 9/16 minus 7/16. So that's 2/16. So I get negative 6 root 7 over 16 divided by 2/16. And that's going to be negative 6 root 7 over 2, which is negative 3 root 7. And that's our answer.